rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A run up the middle with Chubb, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Moving outside the pocket. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Chubb. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. High pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Return it.
Back to throw, Jackson. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And He's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Leo Chenal in there to drop. Well, that's a huge loss on 1st and goal.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a...
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Adam Thielen, touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Off balance throw. It's complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter.
In punt formation.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Second down, Jackson. Working free downfield, it's Thielen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big time play for Philly. 33 yards. First and 10.
6-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
Here's second and 6.
Second and 6. At the Giants' 42-yard line.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Jamian Sherwood there to meet him.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake. Jackson rolling right. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Jackson. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
For an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run is going to put him up over 100 yards for this one.
4-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And we'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Nick Bonito there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Onward.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Out to his right. Taking off. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the 1st down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Get hot! 180! Hey, middle. Out.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Ivan Pace in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Flushed to his left. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey! Hey, report! Hey, report! Lean! Nice hot!
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 40.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
That is on the 6-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner. I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points.
Now, he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out backed up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick 6.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
180! Nice hot! UAA.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now for the extra point. This one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Again, working deep downfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Now Jackson. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Report!
Pistol formation with Jackson. Moving left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
That's good.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Now Chubb. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Hey, report!
On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at him. They'll begin with first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Throwing, Darnold.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first, and he'll take this one in. Adam Thielen, touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead.
Eagles 48, Giants 14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is caught. What a throw. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here. Third
Brings up third
and
down and
long.
11.
What? Larry! Hey, report! Report! Go! Middle!
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and 11.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on! What are you doing? What is it? We changed it. Check.
Back to throw. Jackson. Forced to his right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 7.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This returnable for Naylor. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Throw on first down is Darnold. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. On first and 10, here's Darnold. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man,
in trouble, and down he goes! Trey Hendrickson, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
We go, set.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is brought in at the 10. And he will have a Giants first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Dyami Brown was the one he was looking for.
Second and goal.
And it'll bring up second and goal. Here's Darnold again. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLeod now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Once again, it's Chubb. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.